why is Igbo ambition constantly interpreted in Nigeria as a national threat?
Well, like I said, it's only weak people who see people who are very overreachingly ambitious as threatening. Yes. What's the life of a man without ambition? Look at any woman here, or any woman who's a high value woman. Would you want to be with a man who doesn't have ambition? Let's be serious. Would you? We want to be with a man who doesn't have ambition, who doesn't have tall dreams. An Igbo man has tall dreams, of course. And I can make bold to say that if not for the fact that, an Igbo man has put his foot down, stamped his foot, to turn stone to gold in this country, all right? I don't think we will be anything to write home about as far as the general GDP of the economy of this country.
So are you trying to say that the general GDP of the GDP of this country is determined by an Igbo man?
Hugely determined by the trade and enterprise of the Igbo man and the will to take risk, even when that risk is not a calculated one. When you're talking about states, states is a political creation. All right?
Yeah, true.
While tribes and ethnicities are cultural and ancestral creations.
True.
All right. So it is very safe to say that the man who is from Delta State, who is from Okmana, can boldly say, I am an Igbo-speaking Delta man.
Not an Igbo man.
No, but some of them do. That they are
an
Igbos.
Igbo-speaking Delta
man.
Meaning, I can trace my ancestry to
Delta.
Igbo.
Okay, to
All
Igbo.
right. Okay. By ancestral DNA, okay, I am Ndibo. Okay. If and only if it is true.
Okay.
That it can be traced.
Yeah, that it can be traced to the Ndibo bloodline.
Yeah.
But politicking, all right, has put me on this other side of the divide where I am minority, and then my other brothers, are at the other side across the Niger. Okay. So fate has thrown me to this side of the divide, but the truth is I am an Igbo-speaking Delta man. I'm from Delta State. I have the inalienable rights to the resources and the benefits and the largesse of, the Commonwealth of Delta State. But I'm Igbo-speaking.
What does it mean?
Did you think Gowon would have respected the Aburi Accord when he was actually there as a vindictive tool?
Well,
But he should.
No, listen.
Well.
He would not have. It was bigger than him.
But how much blood was enough for
That
it?
is
Because
what
a
I'm
lot was
saying.
already shed
Listen,
already.
that is you now. That is you now. Those guys there didn't believe that they have taken enough heads.
Because, like you said, 10,000 is enough for one. It cannot be enough for one.
Till today, you can still find, till today as we are speaking, all right? You will count very many before you see one or two persons who are educationally sound in the north. Okay, so imagine then in the 60s when someone in the of the
it was like a
intellectual
beacon of
it
light.
was like a god to
Yes,
them.
yes.
It's like killing our own god. Do you understand? Wow. And you people have plenty who have gone to school. These very few ones that we have that can see and tell us what to do and what not to do. Tell us the secret of the white man.
Yes.
So that was the problem. So they felt more of a victim than the Igbo man or the Igbo men who were wiped, everywhere across the north. So he had a little, excuse for not honoring the Aburi Accord. And then the war broke out.
The Biafra War.